Are you ready to evolve your life? Are you ready to see immense growth and manifestation of purpose in your life? Are you ready to evolve every aspect of your mind, body, and soul? Well, you're tuned in to Evolve Mastery, and I'm your host, Princeton Clark, and it is my goal to assist you on your journey of self-mastery as you create greatly in every moment of your life. So join me in this episode of Evolved Mastery. Hey, what's going on, guys? Princeton Clark here, and you're tuned into another episode of Evolved Mastery. I hope you guys, as usual, are always stepping into your purpose, walking in your potential, and actualizing the power of your life. Today, I wanted to deal with the topic of finding your purpose. When you look at your life, what have you been through? You know, I always have people ask me, Princeton, how do I know what my purpose is? How do I find my purpose? And the first thing I ask them is, what have you been through? What have you experienced in your life from the time that you were a child up till now? What tests and challenges have you faced? See, what we have to understand is your life is preparation for your purpose. And every person's life is like a curriculum. When you come into this earth and you begin walking in your power, you begin actualizing and experiencing different things in your life. Everything that you go through is preparing you. Just like in school, you have a curriculum from the time that you start elementary school all the way up to college, if you go that far through your education. And in each level, there are challenges, there are tests, there are lessons that you must learn in order to graduate to the next lesson in your life so that you can become more knowledgeable and gain more information and how you can apply that knowledge in whatever area of your life that's going to apply to. When we look at the curriculums of our life, every person in this world has a different curriculum. Every person goes through a different set of circumstances or similar circumstances in different ways. And those things teach us lessons. They bring us challenges. They bring us opportunities for growth and expansion. Every lesson, every challenge, every moment is preparing you for your purpose. And your path is preparation for that purpose. See, when we talk about purpose, we have to understand something. Purpose is all about service. Your purpose is a gift to the world, and your purpose is bigger than you. See, if you make getting a big house, getting a nice car, making millions of dollars, or any of these personal things your purpose, any of those things can be taken from you. Any of those things can pull you off your path. You know, you see so many people who get depressed, who get frustrated, who get angry, who get sad because they put their purpose in things and they set goals that are only going to solidify or assist them on their own path. And this is great, but that in and of itself will never solidify a purpose. See, a purpose is, as I said, bigger than you. Your purpose is your light to the world, and you have to let that purpose shine. You know, I'll use myself as an example. For most of my life, I went through so many challenges and I went through so many tests, you know, from being abused to being molested, through struggling with depression and getting involved with gangs and drugs and alcoholism to a point where it led me to try to commit suicide, you know, but during that time, I was a victim to all of these things. And I used to always say my life is cursed. You know, some people go through this, some people go through that. But here I am going through all of these things. Like, why me? Why do I have to go through all these things? But after trying to commit suicide and failing, what I realized was, although I had gone through all of these things did not define my reality. What defined my reality was how I chose to respond. And in that understanding, what I came to realize was that I had the ability to now utilize everything that I had gone through. And I made a decision in my life at that moment that I was going to take everything that I had gone through, because what I realized, before I say this, what I realized was that every one thing that I had gone through, there was at least 1 million people going through that same thing. And I said, I will be a light to those people going through those things, because I realized that if I had overcome the things that I had overcome, I had learned lessons that I could also now utilize through business or through encounters or through different opportunities to shine a light into the lives of every person who would cross my path. See, that's when I awakened to my purpose. No matter what I would do, no matter what path my life would take from that moment, my purpose became bigger than me. My purpose became being a light in the world in some way, in someone's life, and every opportunity that I was given through the things that I had learned on my journey, because I never wanted other people to go through what I went through. I never wanted other people to experience what I experienced. And I realized that by teaching the things that I had learned on my own path, I had been given a gift. And see, on our life paths and everybody's journey and everybody's curriculum, every lesson and every challenge that we go through is a gift. And it may not always seem like it during the process. It may not always seem like it when you're being challenged and you feel so tested and you feel so stretched from every side. But if you can push through it, just like I had to push through it, there is a light at the end of that tunnel that will embody anything that you've gone through, and it will take you to a new position in your life where you can awaken to a deeper level of yourself so that you can be of service to the world. Now, that doesn't mean you can't go after, being wealthy and having a nice house and having a nice car, but what it does mean is there's something bigger than you that you are here to do. There's something that you are here to bring. There is a light that you are bearing within yourself that those lessons and those tests have been charging from the moment that you were born. And if you can awaken to that light within yourself, you will awaken to your purpose. When you awaken to this purpose, what happens is you begin to see the world differently. You begin to understand that everything that you've gone through has given you the ability to add a little love to the world, to add a little light to the world, to make something better in the world. And see, that's what a purpose is all about. See, when people awaken to their purpose and they realize why they are here, they realize why they have been tested, and they realize that they can use their challenges and their tests to change the world, it's then that so many other doors will open up for you. The universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, steps in and says, okay, now I'm going to make room for you to be able to do what I've gifted you to do so that you can be a light in the world. Okay, I'm going to start prospering this business and opening doors for new opportunities, because I know that as you walk through these doors, as you empower yourself via the tests and the lessons that you have gained that have now enabled you to step into a position of being a light in the world, I know that you're going to utilize that light to make a difference. So let me open these doors for you so that I can assist you in being able to do that. See, all of those things are nothing more than tools. And a lot of people, they want to strive after success. They want to be successful. But what's the point of being successful if at some point you realize you're going to leave this world and everything that you have done to achieve success will either go to someone else or it will be left to nothing? A purpose is bigger than that. I always say my purpose will outlive me. My purpose will continue to live and inspire my children, my children's children, their children, and their children's children, and leave legacies behind me. My purpose will impact lives long after I'm gone. My purpose will reach millions in my lifetime as I continue to live to shine a light. And as a result, doors are opening for me to be able to be a light in the lives of anyone who crosses my path, because that's our purpose. See, when we wake up to our purpose, then these opportunities expand so that we can expand in that purpose. But if your purpose is all about you, if your purpose is selfish and it's all about self-gain, guess what? There's not going to be a lot of room for opportunity. And even though you can still create success, there's going to be some extent of stress to that success. See, but when you begin to expand in purpose, there is no more stress. There is only a process of being stretched and expanded so that you can utilize that purpose to bring more awareness to the world, to other people going on their own journeys, assisting them in their life path and their curriculum to achieve their own purpose. See, what are you doing every single day to shine a light in someone else's life? Maybe you lost a family member early on in life and that was a struggle for you. Well, now you can take the empowerment of the lessons that you've learned through that, and someone else may lose someone that's close to them. Now you can be a light to them of what you went through and how you experienced it and how it challenged you emotionally, but what you learned from that process at the same time. And in doing so, it's like taking their hand and saying, let me walk you through your journey. Let me walk you through what seems like like a dark time in your life. And in that process, you become a light. And that light is powerful because people will never forget the impact of your purpose. See, I don't want to just be a fading memory. I want to be something and someone that people and history never forgets. And my purpose is allowing me to shine a light so bright that even when my physical body is no longer here and my spirit leaves this body, that light continues to shine through the lives of all of those that I have now impacted through business, through random connections and through different opportunities. That light continuously shines. See, your purpose is the key to fulfillment. Your purpose should be a part of everything that you do. It should permeate every aspect of your life. When you wake up, that purpose should be the fire that gets you up every single day. Every single day that you wake up, there should be something burning in you to say, how can I be a difference in my business today? How can I be a difference in the lives of every person that crosses my path today? How can I shine a light in the world today? How can I use the challenges and the tests that I have gone through to add a little light to the lives of those who may be going through the same things every single day and every single moment? See, your purpose should be the driving force of your life. Stepping into your purpose requires you to gain a great level of love. And not just the superficial love that the world has come to know, but unconditional love. And see, the thing about self-love and unconditional love is not just about self-love, it's about selfless love. And when we step into our purpose, not only do we learn to love ourselves more deeply, we learn to love selflessly and add light to the lives of those around us. We learn to love selflessly in every given moment, in every given circumstance, understanding that every other person is going through their own challenges, they're going through their own tests, and they're being grown and expanded, but we have the ability to assist them in that expansion. See, you can't be selfish when it comes to your purpose. You can't be selfish when it comes to walking out your potential in the world, because you are here for a purpose. You are here for a reason. You weren't just born just to die. You weren't just born to work, get a job, have a nice house, have a family, and die. You are here to bring something to this world, and your purpose is the key to unlocking what you are here to bring. And so many people die never fully stepping into their purpose. So if you want to find your purpose, go back, look at your life. What challenges have you faced in your life? What lessons have those things taught you? And how can you expand in self-love and selfless love through every given opportunity that you encounter in your life, through every life that you have the ability to connect to in your life? How can you love deeply? How can you inspire and leave a light in every aspect of your life? When you find that, that's when you find your purpose. But as long as you are seeking purpose in things and in comfort and in series of situations and circumstances that you feel like bring happiness just for you, you'll never fully feel fulfilled. They'll always feel like there's something missing, something's not right. I don't really feel connected to my life, but I want to challenge you guys today to awaken to your purpose. I want to challenge you guys today to really do some deep introspection and ask yourself, why am I here? How can I utilize what I've been through to be a light in the world? How can I utilize what I've been through to be a light in my business or in my family or in random relationships and encounters that I have every single day? And keep digging, keep seeking those things, because you've been given a wealth of wisdom and a wealth of knowledge that only you can actualize in your life. And it's like the saying goes, knowledge is power. But the truth about that saying is knowledge isn't power. It's the application of that knowledge that's power. That's when you become powerful. When you start stepping into that knowledge of the lessons that you have learned and all the gifts that you have been given in your life through various experiences and encounters, to utilize that knowledge as a powerful force of change in every aspect of your life. How many of you are truly ready to step into your purpose? How many of you are truly tired of just being where you are, going through the motions every single day, feeling unfulfilled, feeling like there's nothing here for you? You know, a lot of the times when we feel that way, it's not that there's nothing here for us. It's that we haven't awakened to why we are here and what we are here for. So seeking to find your purpose, going within, looking at your life and looking at the curriculum of your life and everything that you have been taught is the key to finding your purpose, because your purpose is about leaving a gift to this world. Your purpose is about being an impact and being a light in this world. We look around and we see so much negativity. We see so many people going through things and we see so many people struggling. But every one of us, as each one of us awakens to our purpose, each one of us have been taught lessons that we can utilize if we understand the purpose of those lessons to expand us in our ability to be a light in the world. And when we begin to do this, we now have the ability to change this world. It's like the quote, be the change that you want to see in the world. Empower yourself. Understand that everything that you have been taught, again, has only been preparation for you to be a light in those areas in the lives of other people and in other circumstances in this world where you can now enhance and bring a powerful state of being to those areas. You know, but you got to be willing to give everything to your purpose, because it's your purpose that is going to open doors for you. Nothing else will open doors for you like your purpose. So let's start looking deeper. Let's start seeking out that purpose. Let's really start getting real with ourselves and realizing that your life was not a mistake. Everything in this life happens for a reason. And when we realize that we've been allowed to go through things to teach us certain things, and because we were strong enough to handle it, if we can go back and say, okay, you know what? Yeah, I was molested as a kid. I was abused, but what did that teach me? That there's a lot of people out there who have been molested and who have been abused, who still feel like they are victims. But I want to awaken them to not feeling victimized anymore. I want to awaken them to the power that they can now be a light to so many other people of what you can be and what you can manifest and what you can walk in your life. I want to be a light to all those people who are struggling with depression. I want to be a light to all those people who have felt lost in their lives. I want to be a light to all those people who are still struggling to find themselves because they are so lost in the perplexity of what they have gone through. I want to be a light to all those people who've struggled and gone through families that were divided and that were broken apart. I want to be a light to all those people who have struggled with drug abuse. I want to be a light to all those people who have struggled with being alcoholics and struggled with alcoholism. I want to be a light to all those people who've experienced gang life and who've never felt like they've had any other opportunity or any other options. I want to be a light to all those people who people told they would never be anything. I want to be a light to all those people who people said they'll never amount to what they have the ability to amount to because they don't care. I want to be a light to all those people to show them that they have the potential to step into everything that they have the potential to step into if they just awaken to their purpose and realize that they are powerful and that they have been taught lessons and given gifts to share with the world. See, that's what it's all about. That's what your purpose is all about. And even though I've gone through a plethora of things, I am grateful for everything that I have gone through, because with every one thing that I have gone through, there is at least 1 million people going through just one of those things. And now I have been given the ability and the blessing of being a light to all of those people, no matter where I go, no matter what I do. Every encounter that I experience will be a blessed encounter. Every encounter that I experience will make a difference in this world. Are you ready to make a difference in the world? Are you ready to step into your purpose? Well, let's continue this path of evolution through self-mastery as we all step into our purpose together. We are the change that this world is waiting to see. So let's take our lives and our lessons and be that light. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Evolved Mastery. It's your coach, Princeton Clark. I'm signing out. Hey, if you want to get connected, as always, hit me up at www.evolvedmastery.com and let's connect. And also stay up to date on the things that are coming. Also, don't forget, I got a new book coming out, Awakening Your Inner Master, where I want to assist you in being the best that you can be as you master your life.